Welcome to Sports Court. I'm Tamara Holder. Speaking at a pro-marijuana event in Denver, former Broncos tight end Nate Jackson said it would be a compassionate move for the NFL to allow its players to smoke a little weed. What's wrong with that? At a time when the league is trying to clean up its bad boy image, is this even an option for the league, or is this more of a fantasy? Joining me are two former NFL players, Marcus Trufant, who's in Seattle, and here with me in studio is Eric Coleman. Hope both of them are not high. Eric, you're laughing.
Definitely.
Did you smoke a little before this?
Definitely not high.
All right, but you did play in the NFL many years. Mm-hmm. Players are saying smoking weed is not just about partying, but it helps with the pain. What do you think of that?
Well, I can understand that. You know, there have been studies that show that there are a lot of benefits to marijuana, but the one big issue that we're running into is that it's illegal in a lot of states. Yes, it's legal in Colorado. Yes, it's legal in Washington State, but it's not legal to do in other states. So there's no way the NFL is going to let them smoke, even though I don't personally feel like it affects the play. You know, there are a lot of benefits to it, but it's illegal in too many states.
Right, but it is legal where Marcus is, out there in Washington. And Marcus, Roger Goodell said that he is looking into maybe allowing it or taking it off of the banned substances list. Do you think that should be an option, at least in states where it's legal?
I think it should be an option, and I think it comes down to, for the NFL, it's all about control, it's all about money. So after they can get their hands around it, after they can figure out a way to gain from this, I think it'll be okay. But as of right now, it's still too many uncertainties. It's not legal in all the states, just like Eric said. But as soon as the NFL can benefit from it, I think it'll be legal. It's always a conspiracy, you know.
They're all about that money.
Right. They are.
Absolutely.
And here's what's happening. You also have players like, we can have a long list: Ahmad Bradshaw, Josh Gordon, Jason Snelling, Fred Davis, Aldon Smith. All of these guys, like you said, are getting arrested and for smoking small amounts of marijuana or being in possession of it. Does the NFL like the idea of guys getting caught so they can suspend them and fine them?
No.
Is that about the money?
No, I don't think that they like it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it does look bad on the NFL and on all its players. But these players have to know that, you know, it's against the rules, against the law in some states. You know, if you're in Washington State, I'm sure guys aren't getting popped for smoking marijuana. And, you know, if they get hit on the drug test, then, you know.
Then they're punished in another way in the pocketbook.
Yeah, they're hitting their pocketbook. But, you know, I think it's a bad look for guys to get arrested. You know, you have to do it the smart way. Go to Washington, sign with the Seahawks or sign with the Broncos, then you can smoke.
Well, I want to, Marcus, I want to lead you to a quote. It says, it kept my brain clean. I feel like I exited the game with my mind intact, and I credit that to marijuana in a lot of ways and not getting hooked on these pain pills that are recklessly distributed in the league when a guy gets an injury. And he brings up a good point, Marcus, because remember there was just a lawsuit filed by former players for prescription pain medication abuse.
Absolutely. Well, I totally agree with that as far as the pain pills that are prescribed. I know through my 10-year career, I took a bunch of stuff, and pretty much what it's doing, I took Toradol, you take anti-inflammatories, you take all the stuff to numb the pain and just to get you ready to play on a Sunday. So I'm not saying that you go to the games high and do stuff like that, but just like Eric said, there's studies out there that says that marijuana can help after the games. It can help with pains. It can help you sleep instead of taking all these pills that pretty much just kill you from the inside.
So I want to just ask both of you, Marcus, do you think that Roger Goodell and the NFL should take marijuana off of the banned substances list?
I think they should, as soon as they can figure out a way to regulate it and make sure that it's not used in the wrong way. You don't want a bunch of players high. You don't want a bunch of kids thinking that it's okay to go out and get high and then go out and play football and stuff like that. So it has to be a lot of regulations. It has to be thought out, but I think it should be taken off the list.
All right. Eric, regulations, these are grown men. So you can't really regulate men. Yes or no, should it be on or off the list?
Well, you know, I think eventually it should be off the list. You know, I don't think it hurts the player. But the NFL, I'm telling you, they are not going to make a move until it's legal in all 50 states. So until that happens, I don't see them doing it. I think they should do it, but they're not going to do it until it's legal in all states.
And until, like Marcus said, they can make a little bit of that money. The other green, another sticky green. All right.
Cash money.
Well, Thank you all for joining us. Sports Court is adjourned.